What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Dutch auction. First off the line, 22-23 Panini Contenders NBA trading card box. I think this is going to be a long one today. It should be. I think this is a tough bottom out price. But we will see. We will see. We're starting at $1,000 going down to $400. We're getting 8 cards per pack, 4 packs per box. One first offline exclusive auto Blue Shimmer to 21, or a Red Shimmer to 5. One other auto, one opening night ticket parallel number to 25, and 11 inserts, parallels, or variations per box on average. Yeah, basketball has been tough lately, so we'll have to see how this does. Does it make sense at the bottom out price? I guess okay looking cards. Still paper. We will have to see. We got 2 more Dutch auctions this week. I'll have to see how this it's a busy week. Friday we got the big boy. You're gonna have to bring some money on Friday. And then we got WWF, as I like to call it, or WWE. That is gonna be on Thursday. And these boxes here going for about $550 to $450, so it's a big range when it comes to the pre-order prices. What's scaring me now is that Panini has been dropping their prices on release day, so it kind of gets a gap in between where first off the line is, and if pre-orders or the regular hobby boxes, where those prices go, they usually will follow. So now we're going to see how far we're going down. My markers today. No markers. Refresh this page. Alright, we got 20 seconds to go down one level. But I honestly think these should be like $100 cheaper. I think Panini's going in the right way, so we're going down $25. That's an easy number to remember until I get a marker in here. We usually have a bunch of them. Where are you? Where are you? I got them in my pocket. No, I don't got them. So $9.75. So $25. So we're going down $100 every 20 minutes. Pull up the other. Would it pay 200? That, bruh, the bottom out prices should be like $100, and I bet we would get there today. Panini they've done pretty well with putting the bottom out prices for basketball and baseball very close to where pre-orders are at. This is on like the low end. We're looking at 450-ish to 550, and like when you see it at 550, it's like, what? And you're only getting 2 autos in these. No guaranteed cracked ice. Yeah, basketball has been tough. It's been super tough. Even like when Prizm comes out right now, those boxes are, I think, at like $850 to $875 pre-orders for Prizm basketball. I just don't see the hype like football. So pre-orders for Prizm football was $750. Thank you. And you have basketball $100 more. I get the global market, but I just see those prices going down after a couple weeks. So it's, unless you can get rid of this or you're just opening it, depending on where those prices go, you could get priced out of your first off the line boxes if the prices dip too low, depending on where you get. Even if you get it at 4, I think it's just going to be tough. We got $25. And that's talking like, if you look at like the Prizm, Select Sat, and this, I'm thinking in retail, Prizm kind of like dipped. I haven't looked at where Prizm's at lately, but for last year's, but it's tough. I think it's a lot tougher. Now, if you're breaking it and you got people ready to open it in those first couple weeks, you should probably be okay. What we got? I wanted to see. We got 2 more Dutch auctions. I think these pre-orders are around about $250, $300 for these. So they got the bottom out real close to where the pre-orders are at. And then we got Eminence, where you're gonna have to be bringing some money on Friday. 20,000 is the bottom out price. You got 10 cards per box, 9 autos, and 1 first off the line exclusive rookie auto platinum bar 101. So you do get a 101 in these. I don't think there's is there a checklist? No checklist. It'd be nice to see what the checklist look like. How many rookies are in it? To see what your odds are on those. All right, we probably already went down a level here, going down $25. This will probably be a bottom out auction. Is going to be an auction that goes the distance. So we're at 950 now. Don't buy now. If you're like, man, this seems like a good deal, don't buy. But yeah, but Panini probably needs to come down a little bit on their prices. They're almost there. Like we were looking at Optic yesterday, and for Optic football, and those pre-orders are around 600. I think that it should get down to 500, 450. Right? Who buys first? Who buys on accident? That does happen, you know. Like we've had people buy right when, like when First Off the Line Select Football 2021 went live. Someone bought at the first level. I can't remember what that was, like 2,500, 2,250. So you could just be like, oh, hey, these are available. It's, yeah, especially if you do buy super high. But yeah, this is a Dutch auction. The price goes down every 5 minutes. And these you are getting, I don't know if they got rid of them. Let's see what if it shows on, but what you can get in them. That's what I want. Here we go. This one, I want this up. Let's see what their parallels. Because in here it's just showing that you can get the Blue Shimmers to 21 and Red Shimmer to 5. I don't think it talks about what. Here, let me pull this up. What other parallels you can get. It doesn't say anything about cracked ice. It looks like there is a premium, a gold and a gold vinyl. I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about, the gold shimmers. So not much information on this, no checklist yet. $10 to 1. Once again, like, they're behind on the checklist, which we kind of need to see, right? We like to see what's going to be in these boxes. I think we got to be more selective now, especially when it comes to basketball. But very limited on. They're usually pretty good. So let's see where we're at here. Let me see if I pull up. Let's go to one of these. See what it says on one of the bigger online retailers. So just 2 autos, 2 inserts. See if it says anything else. Right. Yeah, these should be probably a little bit cheaper. Like just for a regular hobby box 500, I just think that's a little high. A little high. We should drop that. Drop it to like 250 to 3 for these. And I guess it all really depends on what you're trying to do with it. So, on card rookie ticket autos, 2 autos per box. For short print premium edition autos, including gold numbered to 10, it's pretty much the same what Beckett has. Dominate, license to dominate, permit to dominate. So those must be their SPs. But yeah, you're looking at 550 to 450 on. I think we just got to hold the line. I'm on the fence on this, even at 400. I think the bottom out price should probably be like 300, 250. I think it'd get down there. Cases, you can buy what? You can buy 12 boxes per transaction, which is a case. Yeah, like when I was looking at pre-orders the other day, I was surprised that it was as high as 550 as at some of the online retailers. It looks like most of them have dropped down to 500. Let's see the lowest. What is there? I don't see any 450. There's 450 on eBay, so let me check eBay real quick. I just think that's high, isn't it? Isn't that high? Back. I got 3 minutes. So 589, 400, 450. So yeah, 450 is probably. And then we just have to. I mean, it's not a bad thing that Panini's dropping its prices, but if you're going for first off the line stuff and they, let's say they dropped it by $100 and you buy it, can eat into your profit if you are trying to break or if you are trying to flip it. I guess it all depends what you are trying to do with it. I don't think nothing is sold. So 450 on. Right. You were getting some fluff. What are you getting? You're getting 32 cards. And you're getting that one auto. At least you got a little fluff in there. You get to open some packs up. I always like to open some packs. With the Contenders football, you getting what, like 5 autos, and those got down to, was it 383? Is that where they sold out at? We're at 925 right now. Let me refresh this. Always got to refresh it if you leave the page or the timer doesn't keep going. Court Kings tomorrow. Yeah, if it gets to 400 maybe today. Kind of on the fence of it. And I guess it all depends on, are you ripping it? Are you flipping? Are you breaking? Are you holding? And like you said, there's probably some other stuff out there that might be a little better to go for. I don't think, does Court Kings, do they got a price on Panini tomorrow? No price here, but let's see what those are going for. $250, $275, $266. And what are you getting in those? One auto, one mem card. One auto, one mem, one rookie. Parallel 2 inserts for base. A little bit cheaper. You only get one auto, but what do you guys think? Maybe a little bit better of a product. You're thinking I can't flip like first off the line, there is opportunities to flip or break it. That's one thing that especially football has done pretty well this year for 2022 if you get it at the right prices. But if you're ripping it and you can get the boxes for close or under what the pre-orders or what regular hobby boxes are going, you can find some value there just by opening it. It doesn't mean you're going to hit anything, but if you can get it for around the same price, you might as well go for the first off the line. You're thinking 600, Julius? Well, the high side is 550 on these. So we're at 900. We are 22 minutes in. Where it gets pulled at 600. See, there's a couple things that we have to worry about. Just not selling out. Does it get pulled when we got no? Because we honestly don't know. We don't know what happens, or do the big boys make a phone call and say, "Hey, I'll buy it all," or vice versa? Hey, they probably have something already, like a stop loss, where if it gets to a certain level, it goes to the big online retailers, right? Because then they can spike that price up, higher than eBay, because it's first off the line and it can sit there for a little bit. Then they can put it on sale. So we got, does it get pulled? Does it get sold to the big online retailers? Does it sell out? And then now what we're looking at, where is Panini gonna put their price on release day? Is it gonna be way off from pre-orders? Because if it is way off, that means that we probably bought these first off the line, I don't know, $150 off of where pre-orders are at. So there's a couple things we really got to be engaged in these Dutch auctions. Yeah, sometimes it just like what happened? It just sells out. You're thinking 5 to 550. Yeah, that's probably a good number, because that's right in the middle of where pre-orders are at. If you wanted to get a box, I still think it's a little high, but yeah, anywhere in those once it starts getting into where pre-orders are at, that's probably we'll probably start seeing some high volume, people checking the site out. But yeah, sometimes it's strange where there's no no issues, and all of a sudden it just like sells out, and you're like, whoa, how did that happen? I'm on the fence on this. Like, I think it has to get down to the bottom out price. I'm kind of leery on basketball. Some people are really high on basketball because they do well in breaks, or maybe, especially in breaks. But I do better in baseball and football, especially in breaks. Basketball has been hit or miss. So for me, I would have to probably get it at 4, and even there, I don't really like it. I think there would probably be I'd rather probably go buy a box of NFL Contenders, just a regular hobby box, if I instead of buying this, if I was leaning towards buying something. Is it hot over there? Okay, yeah. If you got people breaking it, and yeah, like it's getting 2 autos. It's the first off the line. Everyone likes first off the line, so it really all depends on what you're going to be doing with it and what price point you're getting it at. Are people hyped about this? Baseball is probably doing the best from either buying and selling when it comes to like sealed product and breaks, and then football, and then basketball. But I don't buy a lot, you know, of basketball. But so, and that could be it. Oh, really? Yeah, it seems like I'm not super heavy into breaking, but I'm starting to get more into it. But what you know, people are saying it's getting a little slower or harder to fill breaks. You know, on on different platforms. You know, watching some of these groups on like Facebook, it takes maybe a little bit longer. So I think it might be a little bit harder for everyone to fill. Probably even the big breakers too. You know, they're probably doing fillers. So I'm seeing a lot of that getting down in. Like some of these fillers are the top teams, which it makes sense because they're the most expensive. So if you can get them in a filler, but I'm seeing more of that where a lot of times you see, like football, you'll see the Niners, Steelers, all those teams, and then it's like the garbage teams. But now I'm seeing more of the Steelers, Niners, where they're not being sold right away, and you know they're in fillers. Yeah, it's yeah, just that the rookie class in the NFL. At least we had a little Purdy mania, and Pickett's coming around. But this next year should be, I think, probably for football and basketball is going to be a lot better, especially football, where we're going to have all these quarterbacks. Like, how many quarterbacks are going to be drafted in the first 5 picks? Like, that's going to be super hyped. We're at $8.75 for first off the line 22-23 Panini Contenders NBA trading card box. This is a Dutch auction. It's a 2-hour Dutch auction if it goes all the way to the bottom out price. At least 3, right? So yeah, I just remember last year's draft watching it going, ooh, man, this doesn't look good. Doesn't look good for cards. And who would have thought that the last person drafted, you know, saves it. What's going on, Ron? We got a minute left. If you are going for it, make sure you're logged in. You got your credit cards on there, the credit cards that have money on them, of course. Go through it's always good to go through the checkout system, you know, put it in your cart, kind of see if there's any extra things that Panini's going to do. Have your phone, or sometimes they will, you know, either your credit card will give you that text message. Make sure that you're not, someone's buying some cards in behalf of your money. Got your Starbucks. I love it. Try it. It's going to be a great day today. It's going to be a great day. It's sunny here. The pollen's out, but that's okay. But it's sunny. A little windy, but yeah, it's going to be a good day. I was out in the front a little bit earlier today. Right, it's still sitting at a 649. Walmart bumped up their Prizm blasters to $49, and that is sold and shipped by Walmart. So Walmart being a scalper. Yes, the pollen is you know, taking that, they got like, it's called the Vegas allergy mix. You know, you take these drops where it has, with the pollen, it's supposed to take some honey, some local honey. No, I just do everything online, eBay, Facebook groups, but yeah, no store. eBay store, got an eBay store, but yeah, here there's probably 3 or 4 shops here in Vegas. You got a couple breaker spots, which are stores, and a couple just regular card shops as well. I think 4, maybe 5. But yeah, a lot of breakers are here in Las Vegas. A lot of YouTubers and influencers are here, so you can run into a lot of people here, especially since it's so close to California and the card shows. You know, people are always running around. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me let's see, where is it? Is it in the? Let me find it. I don't have it in this description, of course. Yeah, I will get that for you. Oh, I'm moving this room around to so I'm trying to make it where I don't have to move around so much for breaks and live streams and when I'm sending stuff out for eBay. So I got stuff on the other side, but I've been selling a lot of it as well and doing breaks with it. So I do got still a lot of stuff over there. Just kind of moving it around, seeing what makes sense. But yeah, I've been consolidating, getting into more like hobby stuff. I still buy a lot of retail, but you know, for breaks but where hobby prices are going and first off the line, I've been buying a lot of that. I've always been buying a lot of that out, like the last couple of years, especially if you can find a good deal on it. But yeah, there's another stand over here that I just switched it around. I moved everything, but I'm gonna bring that over here, push this back more, so I don't have to keep switching back and forth when I'm doing different live streams or videos. What's going on, Blackbeard? We're at $850. Pre-orders are between like $550 and $450. $450 on the low side on eBay. So they got that bottom out price at a pretty good price where it's just right under the pre-orders. So anywhere, I wouldn't be surprised if it did sell out on the high end, but I could see it going to the bottom out price as well. And you know, like some were saying, does it get pulled in that 550, 600? Does it really sell out? Does it not? I mean, people will be buying it. You can get a case per transaction. We got WWF coming up. We got Eminence basketball coming up this week. We got the Mint here in Las Vegas. So it seems that everyone is flying in. Some people are already here. I am old school. Old school. I was so bummed out when they had to rename that back in the day because of what was it, the World Wildlife Foundation, WWE. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Yeah, it took a bloodbath. Yes, I opened a bunch of Prizm. I bought some cards too, and I'm like, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, they're not worth much. I pulled who did I pull? Auto number to 10 out of a blaster. Dominic Mysterio. Even a PSA 10, it wasn't. I think I sold that for like $100. I figured it'd be worth a lot more than that. I don't follow wrestling like that anymore, but yeah, super cool to see all the, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Razor, yeah, all those guys. Like, I find myself watching, even if I've seen the video or not, like all the shoot interviews. I love watching those. And I have all my somewhere in here. Probably got like 30 WWF wrestling action figures. I got the ring. I got the only ones I have left is the Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior Wrestling Buddy from back in the day. But my daughter likes playing with them. She's like, "Let's Macho Man." Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. What's up, Will? We're having a good day. Yeah, wrestling was such a big part of me growing up. Anytime they'd come to Seattle or Tacoma area, we would go to all the events. Like I was showing, I had them in here. Let's see, right here. It's crazy how much tickets were back then. And these are rows that are like 5 from the front row. This is 1989 October WWF. $14 for a seat. That's 5 rows from the ring. Like, this is 89. This is 16 rows. It was always cool, and we would always, try to, high five the wrestlers and touch them when they would run by. But yeah, it's $14 back then to go see this. I can only imagine how much it is now. But yeah, I was very fortunate to go to these. Yeah, see all those guys: Hulk Hogan, Jake the Snake, Ultimate Warrior, Andre the Giant. So we're at 825 right now. And they, like, a lot of these card shows here, a lot of the old school wrestlers come to them. So you're always running into just random wrestlers. I don't know if they live here. I know Greg Valentine does. I always go talk to him when he's at those card shows. The Hammer, yeah. The last time I saw him, I got an auto from him, and it was like $30. I was surprised, and then he's like, "You want a picture too?" And he was trying to sell me the whole combo. I said, "I'll just take the auto, man." All right, we're gonna be going down to 800 here. I'm gonna start checking to see if we're getting any action or not. Let's see here. Getting right and no issues. No issues. It was showing high volume. I got high volume once right there. Has to be like a false high volume there. There's no way. I mean, people could be buying, right? All right, so I got pretty much right in the first time. I did get one high volume there. Sometimes that does happen. But if you are spamming, just keep spamming. You can try the other way, have it in your cart. That's another way to do it, to keep it in. If you do make a purchase, it will come out of your cart and you'll have to do it again, especially at the lower levels. Just remember that. So we're at 800. We're 41 minutes in the first hour. First off the line, 22-23 Contenders. Yeah, wrestling is, wrestling, back in the day, that was everything, man. I remember when I found out it was fake, man. I mean, I was a little kid, man, but it devastated me. That I was like, "This is fake." I got in fights with kids over it. I'm like, "It's not fake. This is real." Daniel, we're at 800 right now, and pre-orders are at like 550, 450. We're probably looking in that range. I'm thinking it, like, depending on what you're trying to do with it, I could definitely see it get down to that 450 to 400. It just seems like really expensive where pre-orders are at for this. And basketball is kind of, depending on what you're going to do with it, if you got that clientele, if you are breaking it, it's been kind of hit or miss. Now, of course, if you do something with it right away in that first week or two, but I'm thinking it could get down to 450 at the same time. I could see it sell out at 550 or whatever happens when it says it sells out. Of spamming the button for spam for 2 autos. Yeah, like personally, I'd rather grab a box of NFL. Just a regular hobby box of Contenders because you get more autos. I personally like football. Is a fake. What is a fake? What do you mean? How is this? You know, there's Plabro, and you have Chet who's injured. You got Keegan Murray, Jaden Ivey. It's okay. You know, some people are saying it's not the best draft class. And then everyone else, you're right. And Chet's been injured, so it's kind of tough. Yeah, football looks like I was more hyped on football. You're getting a lot more autos. It's a better price, which is just, I'm going to check here to see, are we going to get any high volume this time around? We're at 775. All right, I'm getting right in, so no issues there. 775. We are 45 minutes in. Here it doesn't show much info on what the parallels are gonna. They do talk about the gold number to 10, the gold vinyls, and then you're getting either a blue shimmer number to 21 or a red shimmer number to 5. One other auto, one opening night ticket parallel number to 25. Compared to, let's see what you're getting in a regular box. So I got right in that time around. Two autos, 10 inserts, parallels or variations per box on average. So you are getting the first off the line auto, either the red or the blue, and then you're getting that number to 25 opening night ticket parallel is the difference on these. WWE, yeah, right. Yeah, even at the floor, and it all depends on what you're trying to do with it. That could make if you already got people excited to rip this for breaks, or you got someone who's gonna buy this, or are you ripping it yourself? And then there's other products out there. If you like football, like I am, like some people are, it's hot for basketball. I'm a more football, baseball person. I do buy basketball, so I still buy it, but yeah, Panini, they're going in the right direction on these prices, but I still think they are missing it. I still think they are missing it by $100, maybe $150. Like Contenders shouldn't be at $550 at the high end, right? Shouldn't it be like $350, $400 for a regular hobby box? Maybe even cheaper. Yeah, Court Kings, yeah, a little bit better. You get one auto, you're looking about 280 across the board. And if you're looking at what they're looking like, if that's something you care about, let's see, where are they up here? Here we go. Because these do look pretty cool, these cards. Get one auto, one mem. They should have done it first off the line on these. But yeah, not bad looking. A lot of colors. Oh, we got about a minute. Yeah, the price point should be a little lower. Yeah, that's I'm on the fence too, because you don't have to buy at the bottom out price, because there's always going to be another Dutch auction, and then there's other stuff out there. Alright, we're going to be going down another level to 750. We are almost halfway there. Alright. First off the line, 22-23 Panini Contenders NBA trading card box. Started at $1,000, going down to $425 per level. We're at $750 now. I'm getting right in. No issues there. No issues at all. I got right in, so that's good. That's good. People are, I wonder if there's one or two people just watching this at Panini, seeing how many people bought especially on the ones where no one's buying, and they're like, no one has bought. We got right in there. Like, we're thinking probably close to where pre-orders are at. I honestly think it could get down to 450. That's the bottom end. The high end's at 550, so I'd probably start looking at the high end to see if it's getting hard to check out. Are people trying to go through that buy now button? Once we start seeing that consistent, we know people are starting to get interested. Now, if we're not getting no volume issues, the other thing we just got, does it get pulled? Do the big retailers just go buy it all up? You can buy up to a case of this, so once people do start buying, it's going to be, by the case. So it could be nothing, and then all of a sudden it just sells out. There's a couple factors there that could happen. For me, I would have to have it down to the bottom out price, but even then, I don't think I like it. I think there's other stuff I'd rather go for, and depending on what you're trying to do with it. If you really want a box in that 550, 500 range, if you're pressing your luck, probably 400, 425. We're at 750 right now. That's what I'm thinking. It should bottom out, right? I mean, sometimes we get surprised. And I honestly think pre-order should be a lot cheaper. And something else, like with Panini prices coming down on release day for the regular hobby boxes, that's something else that we should factor in when buying. Does it make sense? Like, let's say they drop the price to 400, or they bought down to where it's way off from where it sells out for first off the line. That could mess with you on your margins if you're trying to sell, right? Or if you're trying to break. I think that's a small thing that we have to look at. We do see sometimes where the big retailers either pull the item the day of, or they lower the prices. But if you look at, like, for instance, Panini dropped Prizm football to $650. First off the line sold out at $812. Like, that there can mess with you a little bit, because now a box is selling for like $1150 for first off the line, $1200 on the secondary market, or I could just buy a box for $650. So I think that's something else that we have to factor in, if they are going to keep doing that, where the hobby price is going to be cheaper than the pre-order prices on release day. Not if Panini pulls it. Right. Does it get pulled? Is anyone even buying at this high? I think for the most part, like, I think it's a good indication of where we are at, especially if, like, no one's buying or getting ready to buy and it just sells out. I think we are a good consensus of where it should be at, or close to the number. And when it does something that it's out of the ordinary, it's like, did that really happen, or did something else happen? We're at 725. I'm getting right in at 725. So no issues there. We're going down $25. Yeah, here it doesn't show like what is going to be like. If we're looking here, it only talks about the gold vinyls, the red shimmers, the blue. We don't have like a total breakdown, or we don't have a checklist either. They're doing a lot better of not delaying product. Now they just need to do a better job of getting the checklist out. Permit, license to dominate, permit to dominate our box exclusive hobby packs. These also happen to be among the harder chase cards to hit. So this right here. We got 4 minutes till the first hour is over. And honestly, we need to like know what's in these. I think we got to be more selective on what we are buying. And just to show you guys, come check out Free Break Spot. We're going to be launching a bunch of free break spots. 32 spots in this, in the Donruss. 30 spots in the baseball. These are free break spots. This is it right here. We're going to start this at 100 followers. Getting this off the ground here. So come support. Come get a free break spot. We are teaming up. We're at 22, so we are getting there. We are getting there. Just one day we got 22, so I say by the end of the week we'll have 100, and then we're going to be rocking and rolling. Come check out Free Break Spot. Those are the first two items that we are going to be doing with Free Break Spot, giving away all those break spots. If you guys got any questions, reach out. But yes, please come support it. We want to give some free break spots away. And of course, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on YouTube. Get those likes in. Yeah, 32 cards on these. And then for those breaks, that's 32 spots. So 49ers, Steelers, we're going to be giving those away. Giving those away. We're at 725. We're going to be going down to 700. If this isn't your tea, we still have. We got two more first off the lines this week. We got Prizm and Eminence coming up. All right, we got 30 seconds. Let me refresh this, make sure we're on point here. All right, we're gonna see if we have any issues at 700. We're gonna be right at the hour mark here. All right, 10 seconds. We're going down. I'm getting right in there. No issues. I'm still about what, $50 off the high end of where those prices are at. So if you are thinking about it, you really want this product, you don't care about price, you want to get it close to the high end of pre-orders, that'd be in 2 levels. Still think that's a little high. Anyone coming to a Las Vegas this week for the Mint? 4-day event, card show, panels. Peyton Manning's gonna be there. We got Fanatics there. I think everyone's flying in this weekend. All right, we got 3 minutes left. We're at 700. Ooh, National would be fun. When is that? Is that May? Is that May when? Here, I'll pull this up. I think this is the second year they're doing it. I didn't go last year. We're going this year. But this is March 30th through April 2nd. You gotta, I mean, if you just wanted to go to the card show, you could too. I think it's like $25, I think. I'm not sure what the price is. Or if you want to go all the panels, they got, you know, per day, 2 days, or you can do all 4 days. But it should be cool. It should be cool to network and meet people. Oh, July. Okay, so I got some time. I wonder if hotels and all that good stuff is already all booked up. Probably. I mean, it's probably expensive anyways, but. Oh, we got a minute left. Here, I'll give you the link to check it out. Okay, so yeah, if you're close, I'm gonna try to go to this year. So July gives me some time. I gotta see when that is exactly. I got my daughter's birthday, Little Mermaid birthday. That is a must in July. So, so I may not if it's on that weekend, but Little Mermaid is #1 priority. Little Mermaid pool party. Late July, okay. As long as we have a Little Mermaid pool party in July sometime, we can slip away to the National too. So we're at 675. Let's see if we got any issues checking out. That's weird. Unless I did that on purpose. I had it in my cart, but I took it out of my cart. Unless I deleted it myself. But I'm getting right in at 675. No issue. I have 731. Still ways away. On the high side, we're looking at 550. So I think earlier I misspoke thinking 650, but yeah, we still got Still got a ways till pre-orders. I think 600 will be a good kind of indication. Are people buying? Are they not buying? Because that's going to be like the high end of the top of pre-orders. All right, still there. It's still there. So we got 54 minutes to the bottom out price. Does it get to 400? When they do get to the bottom out price, it's like, yeah, if you're on the fence, you're like, you don't want it to happen because you got to make a choice. Do I get it? Do I not get it? Is there value there? If it sells out before there, I don't got to make a choice. I'm like, I save some money. Don't got to buy anything. Oh, okay. For like cards, breaks. I've sold a couple spots and breaks today. Woke up, I'm like, all right, we'll do that. We got 2 minutes left. We're at 675, still super high. We got what? About four levels until we get to the high side of the pre-order price. This is for first off the line 22-23 Panini Contenders NBA trading card box. We're looking like $550 to $450, cheapest on eBay. There was an auction for $400 that had no bids on it. Ooh, $375 sounds like a good deal. Now pre-orders are like super high. But yeah, like I think it has to get there. 400. Of course, like I always say, it all depends on what you're gonna do with it. Are you ripping, flipping, breaking, or holding it? Those all might have different price points. Maybe it's your favorite product, and you're like, I just have to have this. So maybe you buy a little bit higher, so you don't have to buy on the secondary market. Because if you do that, it's gonna be high anyways. You're probably looking, I don't know, 150, 200 difference of wherever you buy it at, and if it's on the secondary market. Maybe the cheapest, maybe $100 on top of whatever it sells out at. Yeah, that's a good point for breaks. Yeah, put it up on eBay and people can start buying the spots rather than waiting, and then you can start posting to other places. Or that's super smart, because then right when you get it, it's hot. You just got it delivered to you, and you can break it. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you gotta put it out everywhere. All right, let's see if we can check out that 650. I'm getting right in. Yeah, the easy part is opening the cards and shipping it out, even though shipping can take a long time. But the hard part is getting out there, promoting it, getting it filled in a timely manner. Sometimes that doesn't happen. Don't get discouraged. But there's so much that goes into breaking. And can you break? Because you need good product. You got to make sure you got all your equipment. The hardest part is probably selling and filling it up if you are just starting out. And I think everyone sees, oh man, I want to break. I want to try that out. No issues there. Checking out at 650. Yeah, eBay is, especially if you don't mind, like with eBay, if you look at, like, if you're not losing a lot of money, or maybe you're breaking even, or maybe depending on what you're posting up there, it's great marketing. It's a lot of eyes. So if you look at it that way, and then you start getting the following to your group, you can also get following to your IG, your YouTube, and depending on how many breaks you're doing, if it's good product and you're getting it at a decent price, you should be able to make money. Auctions, sometimes it doesn't go that way. But if you're looking at, like, hey, I'm pulling people in and I'm showing them, hey, this is what I got, you can start growing that following. So I think eBay is good. Plus, it fills it up. If you're doing auctions, you know, there's a time cutoff. People, you know, if you're just selling spots, you don't know when all those are going to sell. So you can always go from selling spots at a certain price and going, you know what, I've sold half of it, I'm going to do the other half, or I got 5 left, I'm going to do auctions now. So I totally agree on that. Just grinding it out, networking with people, putting it everywhere. I haven't tried Whatnot. I'm approved. I think they've probably approved everyone. I've been approved. I got 2 accounts that have been approved. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, you know, you probably got to do a bunch of free giveaways. You know, I see people getting killed over there. But if you grind it out, and I think that expectation, I'm like, okay, well, I'm grinding it out, I'm marketing. Guess what? To get customers, it costs money. Sometimes a lot of money. But if you're showing your product and showing your customer service, and like, hey, I ship it out quickly, I'm going to get this product out to you, you're responding to people in a timely manner, I think that goes a lot. You know, you hear the horror stories of people not getting their products, or takes them forever to get it shipped out. People will start following you. I know on eBay, when I post stuff, I get a lot of repeat buyers coming back and I get suggestions. Hey, can you do more of this product? I'm like, yeah, I got more of that. So it definitely helps. And you just gotta, if you do lose a little bit of money, just say, hey, I'm marketing. It's ads cost money. Giving away free spots. That's where free break spot's going to be all about. Is it's about, you know, networking and having other breakers where, you know, you can partner up and be like, hey, I'm going to give some free break spots away, so you can get your reach out there. So I'm starting out with these here, and it's going to be 365 days of free break spots. And if you are a breaker and you're like, hey, I wouldn't mind, you know, doing that too. It doesn't have to be a full box. Maybe it's 5 spots. Maybe it's 1 spot. But I think that's like, you got to get yourself out there in front of people, and then people can say, oh, I like what you're doing. And everyone likes free stuff. No, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Blackbeard gave me the Seahawks. I was hoping for a 1-on-1 Kenneth Walker. It didn't happen, but the chance, it was real. It was real there. We're at 625. Let me see if we're having any issues checking out here. Getting right in. We got 45 minutes to the bottom out price. All right, no issue there. And then let me put this other link I have for this Discord. Let's see, where is it? Is it over here? Let's see. course, I can't find it. Where is it? I will get that in a second, but I got Discord Promote Your Cards, where it's all about like your social media presence, collabing, helping each other out to grow your social media. We actually have some pretty good talks about, you know, reaching out, what kind of equipment you use, what kind of apps we use, what do we edit with. But anything that's in the sports card industry, any type of IG, TikTok, YouTube, you know, we got some people that, you know, they're growing it, and you can learn from it, and just networking. It's if you are interested, even if you haven't started on that journey, there you go. It's up right here. Oh, nice, 3K. Oh, awesome, Daniel. Yeah, come check it out. Yeah, because anything like I'm down to collab with whoever, and you know, we can all learn from each other. We can grow our social media platforms together. There's a lot of, you know, with anything, everyone wants the likes, the follows, the comments. I mean, there's money involved here, right? But I think we can do it together. Even breaking, we can grow together. There's ways to do it. But yeah, come check it out. You can promote whatever you want in there, as long as it's sports cards. You can ask questions. You know, I'm pretty good on IG and YouTube. Learning about Twitter. I haven't really done TikTok yet, but everyone keeps telling me I need to get on TikTok. We're at 625. First off the line, Contenders NBA. All right, we are 42 minutes away from the bottom out price. There's a good chance that it can get there. We're getting in that range of the pre-order range, 550, like on the high side. We look at all right, we got a minute till we get to 600. Oh, nice, Marvel. Did you get any of that Disney? I mean, that is mooning. That was what, like $600, $700 now. I was looking at that like 150. Was it 175, 200? I'm curious if the Weiss Schwartz is gonna, you know, have the same impact as. All right, we got 10 seconds. All right, I'm getting right in, still at 6. All right, I got right in. I jumped a little bit early before it turned. So we're at 600. Not really getting any high volume action. I'm gonna try to get in one more time here. See if all right, I'm getting high volume now. So we're just like on the high side of the where pre-orders are at. We are looking at, this is what container we go X out. Looking at these guys had it for 5. Got here. $504. So let's see if it can get down there. You know, some of I've seen some in the chat where like 600 to 550. But stick to your guns. Don't FOMO. Sometimes it's hard to do when you really want a product. When you really want a product. Yeah, 450. Yeah, 450, 400. Like that's like, I think it has to get down there, or it's a pass for me. Like I'm just surprised that the pre-order prices are this high, anyways. For like, I just think football should be higher than basketball, but it's not. But it's not. We're 22 minutes in the second hour. So what we got? What, 38 minutes to the bottom out price. Does it get to 400? Do we see value in that? For you're getting 8 cards per pack, 4 packs per box, 1 first off the line exclusive auto Blue Shimmer number to 21, or Red Shimmer number to 5. That's what we want, right? We want that Red Shimmer. 1 other auto, 1 opening night ticket, parallel number to 25, and 11 inserts, parallels or variations per box on average. Yeah, it's a tough price point, Sam. I definitely agree. I kind of wish this was maybe $100 cheaper for pre-orders, and then maybe this bottom out price is at 300. I think Panini has it at 400 because they know that if it was down to 300 or 350, we'd probably see it get there if we just let the people decide where it's going to sell out at. But it would be nice if it was at like 300. Maybe started at 750, going down to 3, maybe 250, like some of these other auctions. We got 2 minutes. If you haven't yet, hit that like button. It's supposed to help us out. If not, that's cool too. Keep checking us out. Hit the subscribe button. We do this on all the first off the line Dutch auctions. They're fun to do, but at the same time, there's some opportunities to make some money with some of this products if we get it at the right prices. And especially football's been doing pretty well. And even basketball, you know, people like that first off the line sticker right there. All right, we got a minute. We're going to be in the 5 hundos. Make sure you're logged in. You got the credit card that has some money on it if you are going for these. It's the worst when you're not logged in or you don't get your credit card saved. Because it can sell out. All right, 10 seconds. Let me refresh this. Looks like I'm off on that. I'm going to try to get in. I'm going a little bit early. 575. All right, I got right in. No issues there. Yeah, haven't seen really any like real high volume yet. We're at 575. We're just on the high end of where pre-orders are at. We're looking here, 450, 550, 5. Looks like most of them like at 5. Did it disappear on me? Did it disappear? This next one, we're going to be 30 minutes away from the from the bottom out price. Yeah, I was super surprised that where pre-orders were at. And then the bottom out price is high as well, and I think Panini just knows. I think Panini knows how basketball has been performing. You know, after a couple of weeks, you kind of see you get a dip going on. And we got Prizm. Well, Prizm's at like what, $8.50 for pre-orders. I just think that's high, especially when you got football at $6.50. Where is it? Here we go. I haven't, like, I got it at, I think, like 800 for a second, but I haven't got any in this section here where we're at right now. We got 3 minutes left. Yeah, been getting in pretty easy, just going right in. But these are about $8.50. When I checked yesterday, it should be lower, right? Shouldn't these be like? It's hard. It's hard at $8.50 for these. Hopefully prices will come down. Too high, right? Too high for basketball. Now, do you guys think it's just like because it's global? Is everywhere else everyone's buying basketball and it's holding it up? I still think that we still buy the most sports cards. Don't you guys think? All right, we got 2 minutes left. Yeah, being behind, that's another thing. At least we're not seeing the delays like last year, because it's just tough when the season doesn't line up with what's coming out. I've got a minute left. A minute left. We're getting down to the pre-order price. You can buy a case per transaction. Right. They're a little behind. A little behind. It's tough because you want to see those rookie cards during the season. By the time you get like the higher end products or the products that people want, the season's over. So a case is 12 boxes. All right, let's see if we have any issues here. Good luck if you are going for this. Bottom out price is $400. Yeah, Topps is trying to do some cool things. They're trying pre-orders. Those Bowman Jumbos sold out pretty quick. All right, I'm going in. Oh, I'm getting high volume. All right, we're getting high volume at 550. This is the high side of pre-orders. So this is the first time really getting it. If you're going through the buy now button. Yeah, it won't let me get in. If I go through the cart, I probably can get in that way. Let's see. Yeah, I got right in that way. But if you're going through the buy now button, there's high volume. High volume. People might be buying here at the high end. I still think it's a little high at 550. You're still looking at around about 6, right? I'm getting in now. Cart works. Yeah, that's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. But it is showing people are watching. They're trying to get in. So if you really want this, it's going down $25 a level. So just keep that in mind. We are in the pre-order prices. You can order 12 at a time, so people are ordering by the case or cases. So when people do start buying, it can sell out quick. Cart works, all right, no issue here. So we're at 5:50. We got 29 minutes left. Does it hit the bottom out price? Does it get pulled? Does it really sell out? It's just a strange price. It's a strange bottom out price. I don't think we're 100% hyped on this. If the price was a little bit cheaper, I'd be more hyped. Refresh this one more time. And then tomorrow we got, not tomorrow, we do got some releases tomorrow, but we got WWE or WWF as I like to say. 750 down to 250, I believe. Pre-orders around what, 3? Is it around 3 for these? Maybe down to 250. Triple H. Rowdy. We're going live for this. And then we got Eminence. I'm going to have to sell some stuff. Maybe Panini will have a credit card or a layaway for this. Trying to figure out how I'm going to go live for this. Because I am going to be at the Mint, but I'm going to try to go live down there for it. So I'm still going to go live. I'm just figuring out how that's going to, the logistics, how that's going to work out. $5.50. Is it kind of trash? I haven't checked the checklist. WWE Prizm. See where. The checklist matters. So we're looking about $300 for those. The price point's way better, right? You think about, yeah, $250. I think you are right on that. Even with these at $3, I think it should come close to that. All right, we got a minute left. Good luck if you are going for it here. We aren't in the pre-order. Oh yeah, Logan Paul. I didn't even think about that. They definitely should have done that. And Pat, yeah, and Bad Bunny. See, that would have been cool. All right, we got 30 seconds. Yeah. Have an auto card, yeah, of Pat. Yeah, that they missed the boat on that because everyone would be going for that, I think. Now we got 10 seconds. Good luck if you are going for it. We're in the pre-order range, 550 to 450. All right, getting high volume. People are trying to buy. So if you're going through the buy now button, spam it. $5.25 is the number. I got right in through the cart. Yeah. It's just hard because we're like, for me, like I'm a big fan of the old school wrestlers. So if they're not wrestling, it's hard. Like, where do those prices go? A lot of the wrestlers, they sign so much stuff anyways. Their autos, like, they're everywhere, right? Leaf has, Hulk Hogan. Ric Flair seems like they're autographing something every other week. So we're at $5.25 for this. We are still getting high volume. We're going to be at 500 this next time. Yeah, Paradise. Yeah, good point. I think especially with Panini dropping the price so much that that's a big deal now. Where if you got such a big gap in between that, is it out of stock? Oh, is it? I'm still seeing. I'm still seeing it. Retailing at $8.25. Is it? Yeah, for me, I'm still seeing it as well. Maybe there was like a glitch there. Sometimes it will show that. But yeah, to know where pre-orders are at, where it sells out, I actually do keep all those, especially for for like next year if they're going to keep doing this. I hope, because I heard Topps is going to start doing stuff like this as well. I'm not sure it's going to be blind Dutch auctions, or it'd be great if there were live Dutch auctions like this. Oh, it looks like it's sold out now. It's sold out. $5.25. $5.25, right on the high end of pre-orders. It is out of stock. And then it does matter where Panini releases, because if they drop, like with Prizm, they dropped it $100 from where pre-orders are at. That's a big gap, because just think about it, pre-orders were at $6.50. Do you think we would have waited another $100? Would we have picked up Prizm first off the line for $7.12 instead of $8.12? That definitely, it can play a part, because if you're trying to, those boxes are going for what, 11 to 12, I think, and maybe it just came down a little bit. But if you can get a regular box for $6.50, I know you're not getting the first off the line, but some people might say, hey, I'm going to go for a first off the line instead of, it's such a big gap in between there, or it can be a big gap. Way too high is right. We saved some money today. We saved some money. We saved some money. Out of stock. Out of stock. We got WWE coming up. This is on Thursday. 750 to 250. Pre-orders around $300 on these bad boys. And we got first off the line, Eminence NBA. Paradise, are you buying any of these? These are expensive. Expensive. $35,000 to $20,000. You do get a one-on-one. 9 autos, including a first off the line exclusive rookie auto platinum bar one-on-one, and one other card per box on average. Yeah, with how Panini is dropping the prices, it definitely, it's good if you're waiting for. If you're waiting for, it to be cheaper. If you bought first off the line, it's kind of scary. Like, man, don't drop it too much. Don't drop it too much. But that's another thing we have to worry about with these first off the line auctions. We got to worry about when it sells out, where pre-orders are at. Does it get pulled? Where's Panini going to release the hobby boxes on release day? But yeah, those are all great things that that we should track, and then we can look at, for next year. 525, congrats. 229, like it seems, yeah, like Panini's been either, rookie and stars, they were under $50. Prizm, they were under 100 where pre-orders are at. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones, but yeah, they've been coming under like $50 to $100 on a lot of these items on release day. expensive 35,000 to 2,000, but you do get that one-on-one. You do get that one-on-one there. So today it sold out at $525. First off the line, 22-23 Contenders NBA trading card hobby box. Right where a lot of the pre-orders are at. Most of them were around like 500, the low end 450 on eBay. So if you did pick it up, not a bad price because it's right where pre-orders are at. You're getting the first off the line cards, so not bad. And if you haven't yet, check out Twitter free break spot. We're going to be giving away some free break spots. Well, actually, a lot of free break spots on there. Yeah, 400. Awesome. I appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It's cool to see. We're getting up to 2,100. It's been a journey to 2,000. Come check out Free Break Spot. I'm going to start giving out free breaks after 100 followers. We're at 25 right now. We got a full box of Donruss we're going to be giving away. 32 spots. Tops, 30 spots there. And a lot more spots. 365 days of break spots there. Come support that as well. Keep grinding. That's right. It's just being consistent. And these live streams I love doing because they're fun. I love talking hobby shop, like cards. Plus, there's value in these, and we can make money. We can make money depending on what you're doing. Are you ripping, flipping, holding? Are you breaking? All different price points, but there's value in this, especially if you can get it close to the pre-order prices. You can make some really good money with this stuff, either flipping or breaking, holding. Nice, another spot filled. It was your, someone took my Hawks. He's right at a certain. Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, like once it gets to those pre-order prices, you have to look at, like, this one here had some high volume action going on, but we've seen some strange ones, like the one that always was Optic 21-22 basketball, where there was no volume, there was no issues at all, and then all of a sudden, right at where it was like 750, where pre-order prices was, it sells out. So yeah, sometimes you like, but those are good things to look at. If you see that, like, okay, wherever on that chart is, because you do start seeing things repeat itself, just like on any chart, or you buying and selling, and then it happens again. Set the pre-orders, right. Maybe not backdoor, but like if you see like the big online retailers, they always have first off the line product and they have plenty of it. and they can put it at a higher price. So either they got, I'm just thinking out loud here, maybe they got contracts in place, I'll take this much. Probably not everyone has to go through the Dutch auction like this. Maybe not. There's probably, they're probably talking to their rep. Hey, I want X amount of boxes. If it gets to this certain price, like there's probably stuff like that happening, I would imagine. So does it get backdoored, or does it's just like, hey, I will buy this? And I guess you could consider that backdooring. But yeah, sometimes you're like, if they really wanted to do it, just have no bottom out price and just let it go and let people decide where it really sells out at. Yeah, honors, yeah, because it was an online exclusive. Why not leave? Right. Leave it up and see, because if it does get to that bottom out price, there's a 5-minute grace period after the 2 hours that they will pull it automatically if it does get down there. So if there is stuff left over, because you'll see that with like baseball product a lot, where it gets to the bottom out price and then it waits the 5 minutes and then it gets pulled. It has to be going somewhere. Someone's buying it. Yeah, setting the pre-orders, because you do see where you'll see prices get pulled either the day before or the day of. They'll pull it to see what happens here, and they will adjust accordingly of where it's going to go. And then we'll have to see in a week where the price, because yeah, that's another thing that we need to start looking at and probably recording. Whereas first off the line sells out at, where the pre-orders at, and where it releases on Panini on release day, because Panini has been coming in cheaper, a lot cheaper. Or slash it, right? Just let it go down to zero. Down to zero. But today, 5:25. It went what? We had like 25 minutes, 20 minutes left. It's sold out. The high side of pre-orders, but if you did it, congrats. Still not a bad price because it's right where pre-orders are at. But we'll be going live on Thursday. Friday, I'm figuring out how I'm going to go live because I'll be down at the Mint card show all day. I'll be there all weekend. Probably be going live, I don't know, on my phone. I'll figure it out, but I will be going live. But we'll be going live for both of these. I don't think we have any. Yeah, we got nothing else. Let's see if we got any online exclusives. I don't think there is. We haven't put anything else up. We got Court Kings coming up. We've got some National Treasure Racing. This is just regular hobby boxes this week. I think that is it. Do they got a price on this yet? No price. It'll be interesting to see what the price is for this tomorrow. Check out Free Break Spot here. Come support it. I'll put this in there. We're trying to get to 100 so we can start giving free break spots away. And like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I will see you guys on Thursday for some WWF or WWE. I'm WWF. I'm old school. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and all those guys. But I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good one. Congrats if you hit. Check our links below. You want to reach out, talk shop, reach out. And I'll talk to you guys later.